Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to new video on my channel. Today I am back with a new guide for Whiteout Survival. Our today's video will be very important. This video topic was requested so many times in my Discord and I am little bit late for bringing this video. So this video is finally here. My today's topic is the pet. In today's video I will tell everything about pet. I will clear your all doubt. If you have any question, I will clear your all doubts in today's video about the pet. I have made several videos on pet, but I have never made any dedicated video only on pets. So in this video I am going to discuss everything about the pet. Let's jump in our video. If you are thinking how you can get the pet, for this you need a building that is called the beast cage. This one you can see right here. You need this building so you can tame some pet. These pets are nothing but just the polar terror which you attack with using the rally. You can click here and you can check the polar terror. All these polar terror are actually our pets. You can capture them, you can tame them, and you can make them their pet. And I have already showed you how you can do this. You have to capture them, then you have to feed them. Then Natalia will ride on the pet and you can get it. And you can check all these things in my previous guides. What I will show you in today's video, I will tell you which pet you should check first, which pet you should give priority, like this. So when you will get the pet update for the first time, you will get an event which is called Beast Whisperer. This event has nothing much. This event is completely for free to play players. All the tasks are very easy, like login task, training task, then some gathering tasks. They are very easy and you will complete the event without any problem. But now the question is, you will get 3 pet in the starting, and in every 55 to 60 days you will get a new update for the pet. Like in the first update you will get these 3 pet: cave hyena, then arctic wolf, then mask ox. In the next update you will get giant tapir and titan rock, like this. And in the third update you will get giant elk and snow leopard. In the fourth update you will get cave lion. In fifth you will get this snow ape. In sixth you will get iron rhino, and in seventh you will get saber-tooth tiger. In every update you will get a new pet, and in the starting you will get these 3, you can see right here. So how you should upgrade the pet? Whenever you will get a pet, you can click on this and you can see there will be a feeding option right here. You can see here it will be a feeding option. You need a pet food to feed them. Now your question is how we can get the pet food. The common and very easy source is the adventure. You can click right here and you can check there are some adventures. You can send your pet to the adventure. They will complete the adventure and they will bring some pet food and some other stuff which is useful for you. Just click on the chest. See, I have already completed some adventure and you see I am getting some pet food here. So always you have to do the pet adventure and they will bring some pet food and other useful item which I will show you later in this video. You see I have got this one. And how you can send for the adventure, again just click on any chest, then select your pet, anyone you can select, then start. Every time you want to start an adventure you need 10 cheap stamina for this. You see I am starting some adventure here. My pets are out for the adventure. They will come back after some time. You can see different chest has different time for the adventure. Like blue one has almost 3 hours, the purple one has almost 4 hours, and the red one has almost 5 hours. Like this you have to do the adventure and they will bring pet food and other items. When you will get the pet food, you can feed them. You can feed any pet. Like I can click here, upgrade. I can click on upgrade, and when you upgrade any pet to the next 10 levels, you can get the chance for advancement. Now your question is, what is advancement? You can see here I am getting the option for advancement. You can see right here. If you do the advancement, if you complete that advancement, your pet will go to next level. Like this pet is at level 50. If I do the advancement, I will get the allowance to enter level 51 to 60 in this 10 range. So I can click on the advancement and I can complete the advancement, and every time I do the advancement my skill will be upgraded. And if you are doing the advancement for the first time, you will get a new skill for every pet. Now there are two category of the pet according to their skill. One is development or growth type pet, another is fighting or combat type pet. Like in the starting you will get cave hyena, arctic wolf and muskox, and all of them are actually growth pet. They do not fight. Guys listen, every pet can give you some bonus to the fight. Like you can see here, this pet is giving me troops attack almost 5%, troops defense almost 5%. They will give me some bonus which I can use in the battle, but this pet has no direct involvement on the battle. They have no skill which I can use in the battle. So let me show you what type of skill I am getting in the first update. You can click this button in the bottom right side and you can see I have lot of pet here right now. So in the first I will get the cave hyena which has the skill builder's aide. Now if you are free to play, you have to upgrade this skill to max level. How you can upgrade, I just told you. You have to feed your pet and you have to upgrade this to at least level 10 like or 20 like this. In every 10 level you will get the chance for advancement, and in every advancement the skill will be upgraded. You can see here in max level I am getting 15% bonus for my construction speed. Now guys listen, in this game 15% is already a big number. It will help you a lot. So do not ignore this thing. If you are free to play, upgrade this thing first, builder's aid. Next you will get the arctic embrace of the arctic wolf. This skill is also very useful. Guys listen, in this all this skill, all of them are useful, all of them, but there are some skill which you have to give priority. Like this skill arctic embrace, it will give me 50 chief stamina, but this skill is not useful in the starting, so you can skip this skill. I'm not telling this skill is useless, it is of course useful, but in the starting you can skip this. And the next one which is burden bearer, this is also very useful. You can instantly complete your gathering in any tiles. I will show you how you can do this. I will show you all the skills, don't worry. Now there is one more thing which you should understand, that is the refinement. I can click on any pet and I can click here, you see the refinement. Now what is the refinement? This refinement gives us some stats for our troops. Like you can see I am getting infantry lethality, infantry health, lancer lethality, lancer health, like this. So how I can upgrade this thing? You have to use this one. You can see this blue color stone which is called the normal or common wild mark. You can see here it is called common wild mark. If I use the refine button, you see some stats are going upside with green mark, some stats are going downside with red mark, but you can see the overall increase here. If you see the overall increase in green color, if it is increasing, you can use the replace button. Here you can see the replace button. You can use the replace button if the overall stat is green, but you can avoid the replace button if overall stat is red. See, I am clicking the replace. You see my power increased. I am showing you one more example. See here I am clicking on refinement. Now you see my overall power is decreasing. Some stats are going up, some stats are going down, but overall power is decreasing. In this place I will not use the replace button, I will use the retry button. So do you understand what I am saying? When your overall power is increasing, you can use the replace button. When your overall power is decreasing, you can use the retry button. I am using the retry button. You see, now again my power is increasing, so I can use the replace, but I am doing this thing manually. You can do all this thing auto mode. If you click on this, it will be done automatically, though this thing is useful. You can use this auto refine, so you do not have to keep stressing yourself when you are doing the upgrade. The auto refinement will do everything for you. And if you are thinking what is this yellow color thing, it is called the advanced wild mark. It is same like common wild mark, but there is some difference. Advanced wild mark work in high level, I mean it also work in low level, but in low level it is not very effective. You can see the color is green here, all the color here it is green in color. So when it will reach at least blue color, you can see the stat color, when it will reach at least blue, or at least 3 or 4 of them, minimum 4 of them will reach the purple color, you can use the advanced wild mark. In the starting you have to do only the common wild mark. You can see in the starting the color will be gray, from gray it will go to green, from green it will go to blue, and then it will go to purple. When the color will go to high level, you can see the color here, when the color will go to high level, you can use the advanced oil mark. In the starting you should not use this advanced oil mark. Okay, now there is one more thing which you should keep in mind. You should do the advancement and refinement only during any big events. I tell this thing many times in my video, like when you are upgrading your chief gear or charm anything, you should do upgrade in the big events. Whole time you should save, and in the big events you can upgrade this. You have to do the same thing with the pet. Like I can show you something. What is the event? Okay, it is called the Alliance Showdown, and here I am getting the pet task. You can see here, paid advancement, advanced wild mark, common wild mark. You can see all the tasks here. So when I am getting this event, I can use my pet upgrade, so I can get the point for the event. So what are the big events? SBS, King of Icefield, Alliance Showdown. Unfortunately, Alliance Mobilization has no task with the pet. Now if you are free to play player, you cannot rank top in all these three events like Alliance Showdown, SBS, King of Icefield, because for free to play you have to struggle a lot to collect all these materials to upgrade, because all these three events come in 3 consecutive weeks. So you can sacrifice at least one event like Alliance Showdown or King of Icefield, whatever. Then in any other 2 events you can use your paid upgrade material. So you can understand this thing when we can do the advancement and when we can do the refinement. And you can also understand, you can see the color here. This color is gray here. In this case I should use the common wild mark. In this case I should not use advanced wild mark. Advanced wild mark should be used only when the color reach minimum blue. At least all of them are blue, or at least 4 of them are purple. In this case you can use the advanced wild mark. Okay, and which you are seeing right now, cave hyena, here you can do the common wild mark. Now there is one more thing which you need to keep in mind. You should mainly focus on your combat pet. Like you can see here, I am focusing the advancement on every pet like cave hyena, artigulf, whatever, but the refinement should be done only on the combat type pet. What is combat type pet? You can see here, cave lion is combat pet. You can see the skill. By checking the skill you will understand what type of pet it is. It is combat or growth pet. So refinement should be mostly done on the combat type pet. Advancement can be done on any pet. I will give you some suggestion, but refinement should be mostly done on the combat type pet, because they give you more stat, more power. Because stats is coming from all type of pet. You see here, this cave lion is also giving some stat, and the cave hyena is also giving some stat, but for the combat, cave hyena is not giving much stat. So you understand what I am saying here. Now there are some more things which you need to understand. You need the materials to upgrade. I told you where you can get the pet food. There is one more source for the pet food. Like you can see here, I can go to the shop and I can go here, and you can see there is one more source for the pet food. You have to collect the alliance token, and using this you can get the pet food. But there are some more things for the upgrade. Like I can click on any pet. Let me show you one pet. Which one I can upgrade right now? I am showing you one pet. Look at this pet. I need this thing: taming manual, energizing potion, and strengthening serum. Now your question is how we can get all these items. You can get these 2 things very easily. They will come from the paid adventure. When the paid adventure will be done, I can show you here. When the paid adventure will be done, I will get the items from here. So it is not very difficult to collect this thing, but the main problem is coming with the strengthening serum. Let me tell you all the sources for paid upgrade materials. First thing, you can come here in the mystery shop. Here you will get some advanced wild mark, but I am suggesting you not to use this shop for advanced wild mark, because we use this shop for mainly this custom hero gear widget chest. So don't get the advanced wild mark from this shop. Our next shop is arena shop. Here you will get the strengthening serum. If you want, you can get the strengthening serum from here. It is really a good source. And you can also get the advanced wild mark from here. It is also a good source for you. Next we have VIP shop. In VIP shop we are not getting anything for the pet. And next we have the Alliance Championship shop. It is again a good shop because you can get the book, that is the taming manual, the energizing potion and the strengthening serum. You are getting all of them from here, which is a very good thing. You can also get the advanced oil mark from this shop. Next we have Foundry shop, and we are not getting anything for the pet. And State of Power shop, it is also not giving anything for the pet. Skin shop, nothing here. Canyon shop, here again you are getting the strengthening serum. If you want the strengthening serum, you can get from here. It is really a good source for you. And you can skip the taming manual and energizing potion in this shop because we will get some other important item. So you can skip these three things. These three things can be skipped in this shop because this shop is useful for other items which I discussed in other videos. In my previous videos I discussed them, but you can get the strengthening serum from here. It is a really good source for the strengthening serum. Next we have gem shop, and there is nothing about this. And there is one more source for the strengthening serum, that is Tundra trading station. Right now I cannot show this, but you can check my other shop guide about Tundra trading station. There you will find that you are getting strengthening serum from Tundra trading station. Now your question is, which skill we should upgrade as free to play? Listen, first upgrade this skill, Builder's Aide. This is very important for free to play player. Upgrade this. Next you can skip this thing, the cave, the hyena skill. Sorry, it is not hyena, it is the Arctic wolf. Sorry, my mistake, it is Arctic wolf. You can skip this thing in the starting. Next we have burden bearer. You can also skip this thing in the starting. Next you have natural intuition. It is giving us some pet food. You can also skip this thing in the starting. But now here, Razorbeak, it is the first combat skill we are getting from a pet in the game, and it reduces the enemy health by 3.5% in my level. At least in my level it is reducing 3.5%, and in max level, let me show you, max level it decreased by 5%. So you can upgrade this thing. It is very important if you are free to play. And next this one, this is not very useful. I mean, every skill is useful, but it is not useful in the starting. Next one, you can avoid this thing. It is name is mystical finding. Guys, don't worry, I will give example all the skills. Next we have lightning red. If you want, you can focus on this. It is very much important. It give you some movement speed and reduce enemy troops lethality. So this thing is very important. You can focus on this pet skill, lightning red. It is coming from the snow leopard. Next one is feral anthem. It is also very important. It is coming from the cave lion, and it increase the troops attack. You can see the max level, it increased by 10%, which is very good. Next one, it is also very important, tumbling power, and it is coming from the snow ape. And what it do in max level, it increase the squad capacity by 15,000. Next one, you can skip this if you are free to play, rallying beast. It increase the rally capacity. It is not very important for free to play player. This thing is very important for the whales or any strong players. So you can skip this thing in the starting. Next one is apex assault. It is also coming for free to play player, and it is coming from the saber tooth tiger. It increases the troops lethality in 10% in max level. So guys, I told you which thing you should focus in the starting if you are free to play. Now let me show you what the use of the skill. First I want to show you the Builder's Aide. It decreased the construction time. I mean, it increased the construction speed by 15%. So let me show you how this thing work. Here you can see I am upgrading my embassy. It is telling me I need 5 days, more than 5 days to upgrade my embassy. So what I can do right here, first thing you already know, I can use the double time. For this video I'm not using the double time. You can use the double time to increase the speed. I'm not doing here. What I will do, I will use the Builder's Aide. I use this and it will stay active for the next 5 minutes. And here you can upgrade this. Now you see the time is decreased. Now it is 4 days 23 hours, something like that. So this is how you can use this skill. It is very important to upgrade your building. And you can combine this skill with the double time. If I use the double time right now, you will see I use the double time. Now see the time, it is 3 days 23 hours. You see how much effective it is. And you can also combine this with vice president. Let me see if the vice president is available. Okay, vice president also give us construction speed. Now let's see here. Now let's see, it is 3 days 18 hours. So you can combine all these three things: the builder's aid, the vice president, and the cheap power double time building. You can combine all these three and you can get a very high boost for your building upgrade time. Now our next skill, which is Arctic Embrace, what it actually do? It give us some cheap stamina. It is I'm not saying it is useless, but it is not very useful in the starting, so you can avoid this. I already told you. Let's check this. I click use and see I got some cheap stamina. Next one is a very good thing. I mean, it is the best thing I can tell you. It is the burden bearer. You know, if I want to collect the resource from any level 8 tiles, it will take a very high time, but I can do this thing very fast. Let me show you. My troops are coming back. Let me show you how we can do this thing. Okay, I am searching anything which is very close to me. Okay, this one is very close to me. Now I will use the skill burden bearer. It is active, guys. Other skill have some cooldown time, like this one, it will stay active for 5 minutes. The combat skill, they will stay active for certain time, like 2 hours, but this skill will stay active whole time. When you will use the skill, it will go to inactive state. You can see the button here, it is telling us active. Okay, now it is time to send. You know, if I send normally, it will take a very high time to complete the gathering, but I have this skill active. You can see here, I have this skill active, burden bearer. It will instantly complete my gathering. So just wait for a moment. It is coming for the tile. Guys, keep your eyes open. See, my team is coming to get this gathering. You see, burden bearer skill active. Now see what happens here. You see, the gathering is completed instantly. This is how you can use the burden bearer skill to complete your gathering very fast. The next one is very simple. It will give you some pet food. Natural intuition. Let me use this. You see, I get some pet food. The next one is Razorbeak. Unfortunately, I cannot show you this thing right now. When the PvP will come in my any video or whatever, I will show you how this thing work. It reduces the enemy health by 3.5%. Okay, I can give you one example, I think. Let me show you how I can show you this example. Let me increase the level. This one is really far away. Okay guys, I defeated this level 10. Let's see. Okay, it has 8.5% health. So now I want to use the Razorbeak and I want to check how much effective it is. I want to show you this thing. So let me use the Razorbeak. I have used this thing and it will stay active for next 2 hours. Let me find another level 10. I'm using it on him. Guys, see, last time I had nothing. So the enemy health is coming 8.5%. This time let's check the enemy health. I want to show you how much effective it is. Guys, I just defeated this level 10 with my Razorbeak active skill. Now let's check the health. You see, the health is reduced. Other stat is same. You can see here other stat is 8.5% still, but if you check the health, infantry health, it is 4.8%, and then what is lancer health here, and the marksman health, it is also 4.8%. So it just decreased. You can see that. So this is how you can use the skill of Razorbeak. Do you understand how we can use the Razorbeak skill? It reduces the enemy health, and you can use this skill on PvP. It is very much effective on the PvP. Now the next one is mystical finding, which is very common thing. You can click on this and you will get anything for free, and it has a very high cooldown. You can see here I just got something for free. You can also get fire crystal or anything can come here for free. Next one is lightning red, and It increased the march speed and it also reduced the enemy troops lethality. So let me show you the same example. Right now you can see the enemy lethality. It is 8.5%. Infantry, lancer, marksman, everyone has 8.5% lethality. Now I want to test this thing on same thing, level 10. You see, I just defeated this and it is 65 kilometer away from my home. I want to search another one which is almost in same distance. Okay, this one is 53 kilometer away from my home. Now I want to use this. Troops marching speed will be increased and enemy troops lethality will be decreased. So let's use this. The distance is little much close, so I cannot show you the exact comparison, but you can see the movement is pretty much fast than before. And remember, it has the 8.5% lethality. I just defeated it. Now let's check the lethality of the enemy. You see, the lethality is now 4.8%. Last time if you check the lethality, it was 8.5%. You can clearly see here, infantry, lancer, marksman, everyone has 8.5% lethality. You can see. This time, guys, see here. This time the lethality is also 4.8%. Health was already 4.8%. Both are 8.5%, but now both of them are 8.5%. You can clearly see here. Infantry, lancer, marksman, everyone has same case. So this is how the thing works. The lightning red of our snow leopard. Next one is similar feral anthem. It is increasing the troops attack for the cave lion. Let's see my current troops attack. You see, infantry attack is 487%, lancer attack is 439%. Now let me show you one example. I am attacking using the skill feral anthem. Guys, I just defeated this level 10. Now let's see the infantry attack. You see, it is changed. What was last time? Last time infantry attack was 487. This time it is 508. Last time the lancer attack was 439. This time the lancer attack is 458. Now you have a question. I know this question. The feral anthem is increasing troops attack by 3.5%. So how the measurement is increasing so much? Because if you add 3.5% with 487, it will be 490, right? So how it is becoming 503? Guys, you cannot add 3.5% with 487 because you know the calculation of the percentage. Like I can show you one example. Guys, let me tell you one simple example. If anything is increasing 2% in 500%, the result will not be 502%. It will be 510%. You know why? Because the 2% is increasing in 100. So in the 500 it will be 510, right? So if you are thinking how the attack is increasing so much by 3.5%, it is the calculation of the percentage. Now the next one is very simple. It increase our troops capacity. In my level it will increase by 7500. Let me show you one thing. You can see the capacity here right now. It is 141910, right? So I can increase this using the snow ape skill. The skill is called the tumbling power. Let's use this. Now you see, it is 149410. This is how you can use the skill tumbling power, and it also gives some effect on the rally. And next one is rallying beast. It increases the rally capacity. Let me show you one example with simple rally. I am doing one rally here right now. You can see the current rally capacity. You can see the number, it is 1 million then 91,000 something like this. You can see here the current rally capacity of me. Now I want to use the skill of the iron rhino. The skill is called rallying beast. Let's use it. I'm using same rally on it. Now you can see here it is totally changed. Last time it was 1,091,000 something like this, but this time you see the number is changed. This is how you can use the skill of iron rhino, which is called the rallying beast. The last one is very simple. It increased troops lethality by 4%. Apex assault. Let me show you. Last time our troops lethality was 264. 264 on infantry. Guys, you can check this thing on infantry, lancer, marksman, anyone. So for infantry it was 264, right? I am using this. Let's attack again. So we just defeated this level 10. Now let me show you the lethality here. You see the lethality is 279. What was last time? Last time it was 264 for the infantry. You can see here infantry lethality 264. This time the infantry lethality is 279. You can check on infantry, lancer, marksman, anyone. Now you again can think how it is increasing so high, because the increase is actually 4%, right? The increase is 4%. So last time it was 264. By increasing 4%, how it can be so high? How it can be 279, right? Guys, it is the simple calculation of the percentage. If you know the calculation percentage, you can check from there how it is increasing so much just for increasing 4%. This is how you can use all the skill. Now you have one question in your mind: when we should use the skill? So let me tell you when you should use the builder aid. Before any upgrade you should activate this skill. It will stay activate for 5 minutes. Next one, Arctic Embrace. You can use this skill anytime you want. It will give you some cheap stamina, so you can use this thing anytime of your choice. Next one is Burden Bearer. You can use this skill before sending your troops to gathering. Next one is Natural Intuition. You can use this skill anytime you want. Next one, Razorbeak, then Lightning Raid, Feral Anthem, Tumbling Power, then Rallying Beast, Apex Assault. All this combat skill, you can use all of them when you are doing facility battle, fortress battle, sunfire battle, then any event like foundry battle, anywhere you can use all of them and it will be effective. You can also use them in bear hunt, it will be effective. You can also use this thing before joining the Alliance Championship. I have already made a video on Alliance Championship. There I showed you how you can use the pet skill to increase your power in Alliance Championship. But this thing, Tumbling Power and Rallying Beast, this thing has no use in the Canyon class, because in Canyon class you cannot increase your troops capacity. So these two things will be useless in the Canyon clash. All other things will be useful in any PvP event. Mainly we use this thing in Sunfire Castle, but bear hunt is also a good option. Alliance Championship is also good option. You can use them anywhere you want for combat, and you can use the mystical finding anytime you want. So I think you understand when you should use all this skill, and I think you should also understand how we can find the pet upgrade material and when we should upgrade the pet, when we should do the advancement or refinement. We should do this thing only in big events like SBS, King of Icefield or Alliance Showdown, right? This is how you can use all these pet things, pet skills, and this pet upgrade will come in every 2 months. Actually it comes in around 55 to 60 days, but it depends on the server. So around in 2 months the pet update will come in every server. In every update you will get a new pet with some new skill. This is how you can collect your all pet upgrade materials and upgrade your pet, and you can use your pet skill for any events or whatever you want. I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.